just live your life still wanting to hold on to sin while professing Christ. It doesn't work like that. You practice righteousness. You're operating in how he's working and purifying your heart and your desires. So if envy comes up, you're allowing him to heal wherever that insecurity is at, that was kind of leading you to compare and compete or become envious or partner with that, and then heal, and then, walk in like one accord with him and love genuinely in that. That's what I wanted to share with that, because that's what he taught me and that's what he showed me. And, in essence, when you disobey God's voice, you're choosing to ignore how he wants to correct and heal. So if he bought you at a price and he's your good shepherd and he's the one leading you in to do stuff, and you're like, oh, I hear you. Oh, yeah. Nah. Well, then what is that? You're in rebellion to then his will, especially if he wants to keep working on that. It doesn't matter if you prophesy, pray, heal limbs and ligaments. It doesn't matter if you donated all your tuitions, life savings, whatever it is. Well, not tuition, but whatever it is. Even if you did that, those works, all that sacrifice was for nothing if you had not loved, and then you didn't obey. So yeah. God works on re-educating us and refining us and correcting us. And when he does that, you have to hear him, because I've also heard people discuss, and it's kind of funny because it's just not at all going to play out like that. And this is what wisdom says. She laughs. She's going to laugh at that when your calamity comes upon you. And the Lord was saying that people think that they're going to make it to heaven even if they live life like that with hate, racist hate and stuff in their heart. They're gonna make it to heaven. They're just not gonna have a crown, but they're saved. And he laughs at that, because that's not the case. Satan has deceived you into thinking that you can be racist in your heart and look down on people, even though you maybe you love them like they're an unclean thing, but you still touch and go. You think you're gonna make it to heaven and just maybe not get a crown, maybe be missing part of your robe. Tassel is missing, a little tassel, something that's ridiculous. And that's such a lie from the pits of hell. And you will actually find yourself in that place if you walk in that, because you still chose every single day not to die to self. You chose to journey on with hate in your heart, when the Bible is clear about that. Don't be deceived. Hear the Lord. It will be held against you. You will be accountable for that. And he's a sovereign ruler and a judge, and he watches you. He doesn't leave you to get to that point. He's journeying with you the whole time, your whole life, every single day, every breath you took, every thought you had. He was beckoning to you and talking to you about that, and you just still was a sluggard to it. You thought, well, whatever, I'm saved and God loves me and his grace is sufficient for me, so I'm gonna go home, and sure, I maybe won't have a crown, but I'll be in the third level. Maybe I won't be up there with the Daniels and the Davids, but I'll be in, some lower dominion of heaven. That's not how that's not even how heaven is set up. It's a praise. Like I said, I've been to heaven, but I don't boast about that. But that's not even how it's set up.